In a world of deep and meaningful conversation comes the most unnecessary podcast.
LOL Entertainment. Oh yeah. Here we go again. We be rolling. Shots are blowing. Stacks are golden. Baby, here we go again. On the road again.
LOL Entertainment. Welcome to the fucking show.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the most unnecessary podcast on the internet. I am your host, Not Your Average Joe. We have a really big show tonight, or as the French would say, un gros show. That sounded weird. I don't think I do French very well. Anyway, really big show, guys. Some breaking news we're going to drop this evening. Talk about some cool things and do the usual. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a really fun time with our always active audience, you guys, the fans. That being said, we're going to bring up the panel for the evening. First and foremost, Patty Cakes Pat Cardinal.
What's up? What's up? How we doing, Joe?
Not bad, buddy. How are you?
I'm doing very well, man. Very well. Happy Easter to everybody.
Happy Easter, bro. Yo, Jinx.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just fucking with you, bro.
I see my name 3 times anyway, so it doesn't count.
There you go. Yeah, happy Easter, buddy. We'll, since it's Easter, I'm gonna give you the honor of calling up the next panel member.
All right. You guys know him. You guys love him. He's your boy, Matty J Comedy.
What's going on, everyone? Happy
Matty,
Easter as well.
Matty.
Yeah.
What up, bro?
I don't celebrate Easter in my religion. Yeah.
I just use it as a time to get
yeah,
with family, and then
Jediism. Jedi don't have Easter, unfortunately.
Shit.
I'm just kidding.
the comments already flowing in. We're not even fully loaded up yet. Jeepers,
Happy Easter, everyone. What's going
Man,
on?
happy Easter, buddy. Happy Easter, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a great weekend so far.
I did.
Hell yeah.
Fantastic weekend.
And I'm gonna give you the honors. Man, I can't wait for you to tell our guests about your weekend. But we're gonna give you the honors of bringing up our last panel member.
Oh, the one and only Steve Blackhands McDonald.
Oh, boom, boom.
There he is.
I
didn't know, Matt, that you were into Jediism. That's what happens when you mix acid and mushrooms. That's a matter of fact.
In some way, shape, or form, yeah, probably.
I think we all have a little bit of Jedi. Okay, put a finger down if you never tried to move something with your mind.
Oh,
Like when you were a kid.
oh no, we all do.
Okay, yeah.
Put a finger down.
If you never did it.
Oh.
Okay, now put a finger down if you never did it, like within the last month. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we're that generation, man.
Wait. Now put a finger down. If you still don't, whenever you walk up to automatic doors, go. No.
I've also done that within the last month too.
Me, it's those self-opening garbage cans there. You just wave and it.
Yeah.
That's sick.
We're not all that fancy, Steve.
Yeah,
No, I don't. I don't have one. No,
I bet you own a bidet too, don't you? You fucking asshole.
I don't even know how to spell bidet.
Well, that's not surprising. Episode 20, boys. Episode 20. Here we are. We made it to 10 twice. If my math is correct on that one.
Yo, if we all put up our hand, it comes up to 20 fingers.
One hand.
Episode 20.
Technically 16 fingers and 4 thumbs, but yeah.
Wow.
And that's a matter of fact with Matt Johnson.
You're right. They do differentiate that way, but also they are digits. All 10 digits.
Shut the hell up, bro.
I'm just saying.
yeah, no, you're right. You know what? We'll give it to you. It's correct. Okay, it's correct. Boys, we have some huge news. Huge news tonight, boys. Okay? Not only are we streaming live on Facebook right now, thank you everybody on Facebook for tuning in and watching. Not only are we live on YouTube right now, guys, everybody on YouTube, thank you. Fucking hit the subscribe button, guys. Don't just smash the like button, but subscribe. Get us those subscribers. Pump those numbers up. We got rookie numbers right now. We got to get those numbers pumping. But guys, that being said, we did something. We are streaming live on Kick tonight for the first time, guys. We're live on Kick. It seems like it's the #1 streaming platform right now. So we're there, and man, we're hoping to be happening over there. So guys, if you don't know what Kick is, it's a streaming site. Get over there, check it out. You can download the app. Get on there, search LOL Entertainment Comedy. You'll find us. Share it out, like it, subscribe, do all the fun shit. Help us grow, guys. Help us out, okay? Give us a hand. We're 3 platforms we're streaming on tonight, boys. 3.
3 times the work. We're getting it done. So yeah, so
Yeah.
here it is. Here's the link. You'll see kit.com, LOL Entertainment Comedy. That's where you're gonna find us.
Exactly. If you're watching on YouTube right now,
What's up, Sean?
if you're watching on YouTube right now, drop the YouTube, go over to the Kick link. Watch it on Kick. No ads on Kick either, by the way, boys. No ads on Kick at all. And yeah, man, it's the one that will help us out, I think, the most is Kick. So guys, if you're watching, jump over to Kick, check us out over there. Like, follow, share, all that jazz. And let's get into it. What's new, boys? We had a pretty cool weekend. Matt, we're gonna start with you. We all together had a nice little adventure, but you had a nice little solo adventure. Tell us about it, dude. I'm excited to hear.
Yeah, Friday night I went to go to a little concert in Montreal. A couple metal bands. Malevolence was the headliner. Guilt Trip, both bands from the UK. So shout out to them for making the trip all the way across the pond to come rock out on our side of the world. I always appreciate that shit. And another band, Chamber, from Nashville, and holy fuck did they rip up that stage. And yeah, that was a pretty damn good fucking thrashy show. It was a good old-fashioned metal show.
I'm wondering which one of the bands thrashed up your face.
I think it happened during Malevolence towards the end of the show. There was a lot of people kind of really giving it their all in that pit. A lot of crowd surfers, a lot of stage divers. I would never do that shit. I did. I was crowd surfing, stage surfing, and moshing all night. No, I randomly, whenever someone was crowd surfing, I got booted in the fucking face. Man, you know, got a nice little fat lip from it. It happens. It's a battle wound, you know.
I figured we'd give you the opportunity to tell everybody about it, so nobody thought you had herpes from the concert.
But man, shut up, Malevolence quickly. Like, fucking fantastic band. Anyone who's into heavy metal and you don't like the really brutal death metal stuff, but you want something a little, you know, a little heavier, Malevolence is a great band to check out. Like, fuck, that was a good show. You
should definitely check them out, because I believe in their latest video that they posted from their live stage cam, you'll see our boy Matt Johnson rocking the fuck out, man.
Yeah.
Right from their stage. So
it's in the moment, man. What can I say? I feel the music. The music starts flowing.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen anybody rock a headband like I've seen you rock a headband.
So funny story about the headband quickly. Just the reason why I do the headband is it's not like an aesthetic trying to stand out thing or anything like that. My buddy and I, for one concert, we both like wore the same shirt, wore like the headbands and the sweatbands, and like we kind of like dressed up. And we had like so many people were like, "Oh, that's cool! You guys dressed up. You look alike." And it, you know, we were wearing blue and white, which is kind of Quebec colors, so they really liked it. But anyways, the sweatband.
How many people thought you were gay?
Yeah, maybe
like a sweatband going to rock out.
The fucking sweatband kept the sweat out of my eyes so perfectly that night that I was like, you know, this is actually more convenient than wearing a hat and having to worry about getting your hat knocked off because the beak. And so like the next concert I went to after that, I wore a sweatband again because I like going into the mosh pit. What can I say? And the sweatband actually helps genuinely keep the sweat out of my eyes and my face. And yeah, so I kind of still rock the sweatband just because it's functional.
Fucking love it, dude. Love it.
Yeah.
Steve,
Yeah.
you me, Matt, and Pat did go on a little adventure. We'll talk about that in a minute. But you unfortunately weren't with us. What did you get up to this weekend, my friend?
Well, Friday I did a road party. Basically, it's like a fish fry that happens every year. Did that. That was my Friday evening, and then Saturday we spent out in Bonneville doing the Easter egg outside time family stuff. And then today we're kind of housebound. I just had to run out and do some slight mechanical work, and then now I'm here now. So uneventful on my end. However, I am going to put an extra on Matt's comment. He'd actually be excited about this too. We have a local, or not a local, but an Ontario band coming up to Ottawa or Montreal very shortly, 3 Days Grace. And that's going to be a concert I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
Nice.
They got their old singer back too.
Yeah,
Nice.
3 Days Grace is really good.
Yeah.
I believe they opened for Nickelback back in the day when they
Yeah,
came
they
to
were
Cornwall,
here
right?
at Liftoff. They were here at Liftoff one year.
I believe they're from Norwood.
No, Kingston or Toronto. I seen them in Toronto whenever I seen Avenged in like 2009. But yeah, I think they're from Kingston or Toronto. They're from like that area, yeah. But no, man, that's fucking sick. Pat, we had a hilarious, awesome weekend, man. You
Bud.
you drove us up to Gatineau, bud. Tell us about it.
Yeah, man, it was a great time, great show. Shout out to Bavin from Ottawa, former Ottawa comic, for hooking us up with a tremendous spot at Portage
Absolutely,
Store
appreciate
Church up in Gatineau. It was a little bit later of a show than what we're used to. I don't know how you guys felt about that. I felt like that was a little bit different, but it was good.
Mind it.
Yeah, it was good.
I didn't mind it either. I thought once I saw the 9 o'clock start time too, I'm like, ooh, we're
Yeah,
starting
got a little bit more time to prep and just kind of chill out before the show. That was one of the cool things, man. I didn't really like prep at all for it. I just kind of went up with the intent of like just letting my material talk when it wanted to talk, and no, it was a good room. I opened the show. Matt kind of went pretty much middle there. We had a pretty famous dude. I don't know if you guys caught Joe's story there on his socials, but Paul Ash, yeah, definitely a cool dude. He's been on like Trailer Park Boys. He was an extra in X-Men. He had some other kind of cool roles, but like those
dude,
were the two that kind of popped up.
Talking about his job in X-Men, and he said that he had torn his muscle doing like a scene where he's supposed to be running away, and he tore his muscle, and he wanted to go to the hospital, but the on-site medic told him, "You'll be fine. Put an ice bag on it. You don't need to go to the hospital." And somebody else told him to go, and he's like, "I went, and like it was a torn this and that and blah blah blah." He's like, and I went back to the set. He's like, and the guy gave me shit for going to the hospital. He's like, and they just made me like sit down in the trailer. I didn't really have to do much work on the set after, but I still got paid. I'm like, dude, because they knew you could have sued their ass, man. I'm like, you're rich right now. What are you doing?
Right?
Yeah. So it was an awesome show, man. Like sold out crowd, little room up in Gatineau. So it was good, and I feel like we all did really well. So
yeah, we had a great set. Yeah, you had a great set to open the show. Matt, fucking amazing middle, and I headlined the show, featured the show, closed it out with a bang there, and there was good comics on too, man, and great host in Alex Awad. So yeah, great fucking show, boys. It was a really fun time last night. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie, those are the best shows. Like when there's more than we can get more than one of us on. So like we get like these little mini road trips, man. And I think some of the best times I have are just those drives there and back. Just the stupid shit. You know what I mean? Like the stupid shit we come up with, man. That being said, man, Matt did have a really cool idea that we might we do have the Battle of Ontario coming up, boys. We did drop the posters today. They've been dropped. Go check it out on the socials, guys.
Shout out to Jordan Angus on the poster,
shout out Jordan
man.
Angus for hooking that shit up.
Yeah, shout out Jordan Angus. It's this is his gem of a show, and we're really looking forward to. Man, it's the final showdown, boys. Cornwall versus Toronto. But yeah, we're thinking on the road trip up there, boys, that we might do a little bit of a live road trip stream, just because that's where the magic happens, boys. And we think that'd be fun. So you guys like that idea? I'll tell you what. Get us up to, if we can get before May 16th or 15th, 15th to the 16th. I can't remember now.
16th.
Okay, if we can get up to at least 20 subscribers on Kick and, another, we'll say 10 to 15 on YouTube, reasonable numbers, by May 15th, we'll stream our road trip up, boys. We'll do a special podcast episode on our way to the Battle of Ontario, man. So it's an obtainable goal, guys. Get on it. Help us out. Like, share, subscribe.
Definitely is.
Also, April 11th, guys, we do have our Essential Kitchens open mic hosted by none other than Stephen McDonald. Tell us about it, buddy.
Yeah, April 11th, we got a solid lineup. I believe our headliner that night is James Mancini, a Montreal comic. Tickets are going, and it is a small venue, so if you had intentions of going, I would invite you to go on our Eventbrite, which is either on lolentertainment.com or our Facebook page, and you'll see the link. It's going to be a really packed night.
Get them while you can, because, guys, every show we've done there has sold out. They go quick, those tickets. They're $5 tickets, guys. Do not
link in the bottom.
Do not wait to go to the door, because we'll have to turn you away. We've had to turn away people every show so far that we've done there because they don't get their tickets in advance, guys. It's $5. Go get your tickets online. April 11th.
If we know who you are or not.
April 11th is going to be a really good show.
Absolutely.
Also, April 13th, Pat, you and me are back at Putters in Gatineau.
We're going back to Gatineau, bro. I think it's on the opposite end of town, though, this one. So we'll probably get a couple other ones. But this one's a free show, too, guys. So if you're in Gatineau and you're just, around the area, check out Shea Putters. It's a free show. They do it, I guess, every Monday or every second Monday?
I think it's a bi-weekly show.
Bi-weekly show, yeah. So, come on out. Check it out. Get some food,
great
get some drinks.
Venue, too. Great venue.
Awesome venue.
Great seating arrangement. Awesome bar. There's pool tables in the back. You want to play some pool after. You know what I mean? Great
some
place.
Casino machines. Some fucking
horse betting tracks.
Yeah. It's like the Jack Astor's.
Yeah, it's it, man. We're looking forward to it. And then the big one of the month, boys. April 17th, the 420 show. It is coming. It is right around the corner. Tickets are moving, but we do have physical ones on us, as you can see. That being said, I'll tell you what. Hit us up. If you want some physical tickets, you don't want to get them online, you're not too fancy with the whole tech crap, hit us up in the LOL messenger on Facebook, and we will hand deliver. Either Pat Cardinal or myself will hand deliver them to you. We'll come to your door. And if you don't want us to know where you live, we'll meet you somewhere, public and safe. We have tickets, guys. We have tickets.
Not at the police station. Not at the police station.
Yeah, we got tickets, guys. So hit us up. The show is selling really well. We have a massive headliner, and I don't mean in stature when I say that. I mean in charisma, attitude, and batitude, guys. Ash, the one coming down from Montreal. This guy is amazing. He's awesome. He's a professional wrestler, guys, and a comic, okay? So if you want to come see this guy, you will not be disappointed. Followed by a whole bunch of other great comics from Montreal and some classic comics that we've worked with in the past. for this exact show coming down from Ottawa, as well as special guest Mark Vincent, guys. The show is fucking massive. Groove Cannabis sponsoring the show, as well as gingerbread edibles. We're going to have giveaways, raffle prizes, a door prize. It's going to be massive. Nanny P, our number one fan in the comments, is going to be there selling raffle tickets. And then, as if there couldn't be any more, ladies and gentlemen, when the comedy portion of the show is done, DJ Pat Cardinal is closing off the night, spinning the fucking tracks for all you dancing divas out there. So it's going to be fucking sick.
I believe our raffle bike's going to be there too, so you got to keep your eyes open for that.
And our raffle bike is going to be on site. Hell yeah!
That is cool. That is cool.
Yo.
Shout out Bowtie for bringing the bike.
Bowtie, shout out Bowtie, man, big time. Thank you, appreciate it. So guys, get your tickets. They're going fast. Link is on the website, which is streaming across the bottom of the page. Go get your fucking tickets. Hell yeah. And that's what's new, folks.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. I think
That's
we get
exciting
into
as fuck.
I think we get into segment.
Oh, shoot. Missed some
Happy
comments
Easter,
here.
Brad.
Happy Easter, Brad. Nice. Yeah. Yes, I will be. Yeah, Nanny P will be there. It'll be fun.
Papa D's coming out to the show too.
Papa D's coming out too. Ooh.
Yeah, man. Papa D normally has to watch the dogs. He's got like 800 pounds of dogs he's got to take care of. And, But this time he's coming out. He's not missing the weed show, man. Papa D's not missing the weed show.
I'm pumped to see Papa D come out. Oh, Papa D is always a fun time.
Oh yeah, it's awesome when we have fans that live 5 hours away that come down to our shows, man. It's sick. It's sick
because they'll be coming down here for the weekend or whatever they're staying down for, and then we'll be going up there like a month afterwards. So that'll be fucking dope, bud. Dope.
It's gonna be sweet, guys. It's gonna be fucking sweet, man. We're pumped up. What do you say we get into some segments, boys?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. Our first segment of the night, guys, is none other than Capital Carnage this week with Don Keating.
It's time for Capital Carnage with your political punchliner, Don Keating.
Good evening, and welcome back to Capital Carnage, where we sift through and expose all the geopolitical bullshit so you don't have to. I am your host, Don Keating, and tonight, the internet is reeling, folks, after a recent appearance of Theo Von on the Joe Rogan podcast. Some would say Theo is based as fuck. Let's take a listen as to what people could be talking about.
It's all just a cat and mouse game. People are like, we'll elect the Democrats next time. It's like, but it's all the same shit has been happening forever. They haven't been helping anybody forever. They're letting fucking politicians slurp on kids. All of our fucking money goes to Israel and they're using it to fucking genocide people. It's like everybody is scared out of their wits right now. It's like our religious leaders are afraid to speak out. And it's like it's a time where it's like Satan is amongst us and our religious leaders are fucking talking about bullshit at the poll. It's just like, what is going, I don't know, man.
We got to get you off those antidepressants, son. You're losing your fucking marbles.
You think I am?
Come hang out with us. Just chill out.
I'm here.
Facts.
What do you think is going to happen? You think we're going to be okay?
I hope so. Of course. I don't know.
Do you think about it?
I'm confused. I can't believe we went to this war. When we started bombing Iran, I was like, this can't be true.
And what about Lebanon now?
I know. Israel's invaded Lebanon. Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, just fucking stop. Like, what do you need?
Well, they're trying to, supposedly, they're trying to stop the terrorists.
Yeah, that's crazy, though, if you're the fucking terrorist. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to stop them, fucking stand in front of the fucking mirror.
I always loved Joe Rogan, but it makes you wonder, did Joe take the dough? Is he protecting certain sponsors or donors, maybe, by kind of shutting Theo down? Don Keating's take 10 out of 10, Theo. Way to go. Stay based, buddy. That being said, guys, moving on. Erica Kirk back in the news, folks. Crying once again. This time real tears, it would look like, because this is something that has affected her, apparently. Our good friend at the studio here, Drewski, amazingly talented comedian, has started what looks like an internet feud. Here's a clip in case you missed it.
Everything organic. America is built on their backs.
Now that is comedy gold. It even fooled Grok. And in typical rich white woman fashion, this is what Erica Kirk had to say. Typical. And now, guys, we go to some actual geopolitical news, and we're going to start off with a segment I like to call Keep the Comments Coming. Nicholas J. comments in, with the amount of influence that the Jews have over the United States, is it even possible for American leadership to defy Israel or organized Jewry? Iran has sacrificed everything to harden itself militarily against U.S.-Israeli intervention. This is the price of true independence. I think that makes sense, if I'm being totally honest. He also writes, the same people demanding that you acknowledge Israel's right to exist have also defended the systematic annihilation of Palestine, Lebanon, Iraq, Syria, Libya, and Iran, as well as the demographic genocide against Europe. Israel is apparently the only nation that can exist. Well, thanks for that, Nick. Folks, feel free to send your comments in to Keep the Comments Coming, and maybe we'll read them live on air. But remember, Don Keatic is American, and some of our viewers do reside in the Great White North. Comments like Nick's, to my Canadian friends, may have somebody knocking on your door with the certain passing of a recent bill. Be safe out there, my Canadian friends. And that's the way Don Keating gives it to you, folks. Hard, raw, and uncovered. And remember, not all snakes slither, some shake hands. This has been Capital Carnage. I am your host and future president, Don Keating. Good evening. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
That was amazing.
That was good, dude. That was a great episode of Don Keating, man. Dude, I gotta say, Theo Vaughn, first of all, and let's start from the beginning. Theo Vaughn, dude, he's been speaking out. He's been speaking out, dude.
He has.
Yeah. I don't like how Joe tried to shut him down. I don't like that.
That was very so the thing that I've come to realize with Joe is I feel like it depends on the day. Like some days he's open to full-on conversation, and then other days, and maybe Don touched on it. Maybe it depends on the sponsors. But
that could be it, that being said,
you definitely notice a difference between guests.
It is a good observation. You'll see him kind of shut down at certain subjects like that. But meanwhile, I was watching the episode with Bob Lazar that he just put out the other day, and definitely open and welcome talking to Bob Lazar.
Yeah. So I don't know. Just an observation.
Something to do with the sponsorships and donors. That being said, sponsors out there, if there's something you don't want to hear us talk about, feel free to give us money. We'll amp up the show, and we'll just not talk about a certain thing on here. Just give us the money. You know what I mean? No. And then the Drewski thing, man. The Drewski thing, amazing. Pure comedy gold. And man, they're firing back at each other right now too. Huge, like back and forth on on X.
I hope that Drewski gets a cameo in the new Scary Movie.
Oh, dude.
I think the way he did Whiteface was just like God tier level comedy, like the White Chicks movies,
Dude,
Bro, that's exactly what it reminded me of. Like it was a third white chick. You know what I mean? Like,
dude, I heard that they gave her I heard he gave her his makeup artist. She got $100,000 for that makeup job, And then Elon Musk had tweeted out, give her an extra 10K for fooling my
Grok, yeah.
Like, yeah, dude, like for fooling Grok. Like that amazing.
You know, it's funny if you if you've ever seen the
What's up,
Drewski
Adam?
one. You ever see the Drewski one where he did the like redneck at a NASCAR event?
Yeah.
You know, that one was, and I thought that one was even better than the Erica Kirk one.
Yeah, he's just
like,
amazing, dude.
look,
She's
he
trying to. She's gonna sue him now. She's gonna try and sue him. Little does she know that parodies are protected.
Hey, imitation's the best form of flattery, right?
And that's the thing, man. That's the thing. Charlie Kirk was like ridiculed and slandered and destroyed on South Park, and he loved every set. He was flattered. He was pumped up, man. He said it was
100%.
And then look at him.
He said it was an honor to be made into a South Park episode.
And that's it. He took it with stride, and that's
Did
what
you
you
see
should
what
do.
Drewski said? So Erica Kirk came out and said that like my daughter is like seeing the clip and she's confused and asking questions and like blah blah.
Yeah.
He comes back, well, maybe you shouldn't let your daughter, your 3-year-old daughter, be watching Drewski skit.
Right? You know, yeah, you can't get mad at that like 50 Cent level of trolling.
Yeah.
That's amazing, man. That's amazing.
That was good.
Yeah. And that, man, I love to keep the comments coming. Guys, man, you guys should send some comments in, drop them in this podcast. And next week, maybe Don Keeduk will read your comments, your political comments, live on the air. And he'll give you his feedback. So drop it out. Keep the comments coming. Put your comment and then hashtag keep the comments coming, and we'll know to save those comments for next week. That being said, we're going to move on to our next segment, which, man, it's like it's rolling up to a real close tie between this one and the High Conspiracy for my favorite segment of the week, man. I love this one. I always learn so fucking much. I think we all do. It is the Matter of Fact with Matt Johnson.
It's the Matter of Fact moment with LOL's own Matt Johnson.
It is a matter of fact that there are over 100 untouched tribes still left on this planet. And no, I don't mean because Diddy or Epstein didn't find them. I mean that just these secluded tribes and cultures that decided to stay shut out from the regular society in our ways and decided to just live amongst themselves. Now, there are some of these cultures that have very minimal outside interaction and sometimes only ever trading for certain supplies, sometimes dropping off bits of iron and food and medicine, which is ironic because they only ever need the medicine because they only ever got sick because we went to go see them and brought our diseases and our bullshit, and then they got sick. But they've been fine for thousands of years without us. But there are also some tribes that actually have zero contact with the outside world. They refuse to let any outside influence come to their society. They choose to live like that. And that is true for the North Sentinel Island tribe, the Sentinelese. It is a small island, part of a archipelago in the Bay of Bengal, off the coast of India. And this tribe violently protects their island. They refuse to let anyone go there because back when the island was originally discovered in the 1700s, when the people contacted their tribe, they ended up getting sick with disease, and they had to call members of their own tribe in order to make sure that they can get rid of this disease that we brought to them. So they remained for hundreds of years uncontacted and untouched until in about the late 1900s, early 1900s, when the Indian government started trying to send aid and contact with them, which was always met with a volley of arrows flying at them. Like, I don't know about you, if you go over to your neighbor's house to say hi and you're just met with a shotgun blast, I think that's the like international symbol of get the fuck off my lawn. You know, if you're trying to boat towards an island and there's just arrow after arrow flying at you, why keep going? Turn back. They don't want our fucking help. They want to live fine. And they've been doing fine for thousands of years. So why do they need our influence and our help, you know? And in the 1960s, the Indian government actually decided to set up a 5 kilometer perimeter around the island that they monitor, where they don't allow any ships or anyone to go there. They leave them to do their own thing. They tried. Every time we try, people get murdered. Like recently in, I think it was 2018, and this guy, this American missionary, went to go contact them, and he was boating towards the island, and they shot arrows at him. So he turned back. A day later, he snuck back at nighttime to try to go back and see them. And when the ship that he was with discovered he was gone and a boat was gone, and they went to go look for him, they saw his body laying on the island with more fucking arrows in him than Boromir in Lord of the Rings. Like, they don't want us there, clearly. And maybe the Indian government's protecting them because they're trying to hide something. Like maybe that's where the Fountain of Youth is, or Fountains of Wayne. You know, the Sentinelese mom has got it going on. But I think maybe they just don't want to fucking be with part of our society, and they just want to wear loincloths and shoot arrows at the white man. I mean, that sounds like a pretty cool life. What about you? What do you guys think? Should we try to leave them be or try to contact them again?
First of all,
amazing.
the thing that came through my head the first time you said that is that they were able to do this for the last 1,000 years or whatever, and they obviously have no natural resources of oil. That's the only reason they've been able to do this such far without any.
My thing is like, have they just? Is there no contact just because like they haven't figured out how to build boats yet, or?
Oh no, they built boats.
They took one look at humanity and they went, "Fuck that! Leave us the fuck out of it."
They have a backup plan too. Like from what you can see at the road, it's all bow and arrows. But if they get through that line of defense, they still have like a whole bunch of C7s and like shit all in the back. Just make it all out Rambo.
So there was a ship
that just somehow have fully automatic machine guns.
So there was this one ship that ran out of fuel, and it was just a bunch of fishermen, and the boat was just close enough to the shore, and they were there for a few days. But while they were there, they said that after a day, they would see these boats going towards them with these like angry looking tribal people with bows and arrows and axes coming at them. And they kept trying to kill them. And they actually had to get rescued by helicopters by the Indian government because this tribe, just anytime anyone tries to go near that island, they just do not want help. They've tried to send missionaries. They've tried to convert them. They've tried to like send gifts and coconuts. Sometimes they'll take the gifts. Like one time for like a 2-week period, they're doing this like nice trade thing with this documentary crew. And then one day the documentary crew was talking about how this one dude was just sitting on the beach, one of the tribal people, and it was just sitting there. And then he just kind of stands up, looks at the ground, grabs his bow and arrow, and just starts shooting it. It was like he was just like, you know what? Fuck these people. We don't need them. Yeah, they just.
Dude, that would be scary as far like just primitive, like people that pretty much. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, so like we live in a society where like our natural instincts have kind of waned. You know what I mean? We have too many tools at our disposal that we don't need to necessarily be as agile or as athletic or as kind of killer instinct. Bro, these people like sleep in mud huts and like fucking open things with their teeth. Like they don't fucking know what a can opener is and shit. You know what I mean?
They've survived on this island without famine, without war, without disease, they just hunt, they keep to themselves, and they live their lives and they have their ways. How do they have nothing? If you ask me, it seems like they have more than us in a way.
Yeah, ready to sign up. Fuck.
I was gonna say
thousands of years.
I was gonna say that sounds like a fucking great gig, dude.
It's a dream right there.
But that's the thing. That's totally the thing. You know what I mean? Like how How are like? Oh man, I don't
There
even
was
know.
this other time
You think with the government, they'd still want to be like, oh man, we got like, 100, like kind of untouched tribes. If we could get those guys into the workforce, there's
There's this,
Do the Indians own the island?
too.
Do the Indians own the island? Who owns the island?
Technically, no one.
It's an island, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, it would be like
it's a series.
It'd be like somebody's corner, right?
And most of these small islands have different little tribes on them, and some of them are welcome to like outside help and influence, but this one tribe, the Sentinelese, they just want nothing to do with anyone.
There's probably a whole bunch of tribes like that too, though. Like they'd see just a stranger, bro. Just like
there was
imagine if LOL Entertainment rolled up on the shore in like the Amazon forest, and bro, like we'd be dinner or something, bro. Like,
but like
dinner.
so there was a hurricane not long ago, like a couple decades ago, and it hit like in that direct region, and the Indian government was so concerned. They're like, I wonder if it wiped out the tribe or not, and they were flying a helicopter over it, and they realized that they just went to like high ground, and like a lot of them survived. It changed the landscape a bit, but they were fine. And as the helicopter's flying over, they took a picture
like,
of this one dude. This dude is just like, get the fuck out of here. And he's like, we just survived a fucking hurricane. We think we need your helicopter, bitch. It's like, fuck off.
That's
He
amazing.
says they use God as a form of control using fear.
I'm not sure what kind of god they worship, but I mean, if they've lived like that perfectly fine for thousands of years, I think they're good.
Yeah,
Imagine their fairy tales. Imagine their fairy tales. The steel dragon, flew over top of our land.
And it's funny, we're way more advanced than them, but they probably think that we're fucking absolutely retarded because we keep trying to go back no matter how many arrows they shoot at us. They're like, you fucking dumb white people.
The father telling the kid, don't be an idiot, took a look. There's nothing beyond that ocean.
They learn how to fly, but they haven't learned how to dodge an arrow.
Oh man, great segment, man.
Yeah, good shit, man. That's
Never a fucking dull moment with the matter of fact, man. Moving on, we're gonna go to one of the newer segments, which is the. Here's what we're gonna do with this. Okay, this will probably be the last one that we air live on the podcast, and we're gonna start putting them on the Kick Shorts just to try and keep the engagement on Kick up. We'll put them on the YouTube Shorts as well, but we will not be putting them on Facebook. So you got to go to YouTube or you got to go to Kick to see them. This is the last one we're gonna air here, guys. Every then you're gonna have to once a week, twice a week, maybe we'll drop 2 episodes a week, but you'll only be able to find them on YouTube and Kick. That being said, here it is, the LOL Show.
It's the LOL Show. Hey, patty cakes, my bakers, man. We're revamping the bachelor party. What do you think? Ah, hell no, bro. If it's anything like last time, I don't know if I'll make it out alive. Hell, I could wake up dead this time. Nah, buddy, you'll be fine. I'm gonna call the guys. Hello? Yo, Matty boy, up for an adventure? You know it, boys! I'll be right over! Woo-hoo! Fuck yeah! I'll call Steve. Hey, Twinkle Twig, it's time for a quest! Who's that? Dude, he already picked me up! We hitting the road, boys! Hell yeah, they're on their way! Do we invite Don Keatic? I'm pretty sure he said he had some extreme geopolitical business this weekend. All right, gentlemen. By the end of this meeting, one of you will tell me what happened to Charlie. We're here, bitches! Yeah! Awesome! Let's just hope we don't run into Guy Lin. No! Fucking guys, you forgetting Apus mir once again this time, you bloody bitches. I'll see talking to your wives about this. It's the LOL show.
Fuck yeah.
Oh man.
Fuck yeah. That episode was based on a true story. That's the sequel to a true story, it looks like. But
Allegedly.
yeah.
Yeah. yeah.
Man,
The
LOL
greatest
show.
golf game that was never played.
Allegedly.
Well, by you. Anyway.
Yeah, we played fine.
That's not what I heard.
There was never anyone named.
Yeah, I still have a video of Matt glitching the Matrix during that golf game.
You do. You do.
I do. Ladies and gentlemen, my beautiful wife is bringing me a coffee in a mason jar.
Way to go, beautiful wife.
Fucking gotta love it. HR.
Quite the fucking coffee.
She's HR. He has to say that.
Is she gone
Tell
yet?
me tomorrow morning.
Hell yeah. So, guys, yeah, if you liked the LOL show, just know there are many more episodes. They're already pretty much made. We've got enough for a fucking season right now. But they're short clips. Check them out on Kick and YouTube. They will be there. We'll probably upload 2 a week, maybe Tuesday and Thursday on the T days. What do you think, boys?
On the T days.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Look, even Nanny P is showing your beautiful wife some love.
Oh yeah, well, let's read some comments. Let's catch up on some comments real quick. What do we hear?
That was pretty much catching up on the comments.
I thought I saw Fish's little face in the bottom too.
Yeah, Fish did say what's up, guys, a few minutes ago. I don't know if he's still watching, but yeah, we did.
Fish, we got to get on the back, bro. We got to get on the back. All right, moving on, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for none other than the high conspiracy, none other than Patty Cake's Pat Cardinal.
Hey, give it up for your high conspiracy guy, Patty Cakes, Pat Cardinal.
All right, let's gather around because it's your boy, the high conspiracy guy, and I've been thinking. And when I start thinking, well, it hurts, but people also kind of tend to get uncomfortable. So here we go. First of all, I don't believe the infamous Apollo moon landing went down the way they told us it went down. I just don't. It was definitely not live streamed in HD from space believable. Let me tell you why. If I walk into my basement here in Cornwall, my phone immediately folds. No signal, no Wi-Fi. My apps just start praying that they're not the chosen one. If I open anything, it's just a spinning wheel of disappointment. And you're telling me that back in 1969, they're like, yeah, we're going to call Earth from the moon. Nah, not in my lifetime. Not in this fucking basement. And let's add a little bit of context to all of this. This all happened during the Cold War, aka the biggest watch this moment in human history. Russia started us off by flexing, yeah, we've sent a satellite into space. So Big Dick America is like, yeah, bet. We're going to the moon and we're going to film it. And we're going to call you once we land on the moon. Yeah, that's not science, guys. That's an alpha ego with a camera crew ready to take over. Now, here's where the high conspiracy guy kicks in. Have you ever watched the footage? Everything is just a little too perfect. The flag's moving like it's got a breeze, but no breeze. The camera angles are incredible. Just what you'd see in a cinematic masterpiece. But there was no camera crew. Neil's hitting the lines like he's been rehearsing for years. And I'm supposed to believe that this wasn't directed by Stanley Kubrick? Come on. You know there was a guy off screen like, all right, Neil, that was a beautiful take. But let's do one more just to be safe. And Neil Armstrong just standing there all confused like, bro, I thought we were astronauts, not professional swimmers. But here's why I bring this up, guys. Because they're trying it again. Again. And this time in modern times. Cool. I'm excited. I want to believe. But why does it always feel like the timing is really weird? They announced the most recent launch on April fucking Fools. Yeah, perfect. Nothing builds trust like, hey guys, we're going back to the moon. Oh yeah? When? April Fools. What? Like, that's like your sketchy friend finally telling you the truth, but he chooses April Fools to do it. Like, that's like someone saying, hey man, Palm Beach Pete is not Jeffrey Epstein. You're like, okay, but why are you telling me this on April Fools? Now I trust you less, right? And that's what NASA feels like sometimes. In fact, the Hebrew meaning for NASA is to deceive. So anyways, I'm not necessarily saying they didn't go to the moon. I'm just saying they've had decades to prove it in 4K now with better Wi-Fi than what I have in my basement. And now we're just circling back to it like it's a reboot. Nah, this isn't a sequel, guys. This feels more like a remake, but with a higher budget. And listen, I want to believe. I do. I love space. I love the idea of it. But I ain't trusting NASA until someone can guarantee me one thing. Full Wi-Fi bars in my basement here in Cornwall. Until then, this has been your boy, the High Conspiracy Guy. And about this whole thing, just ain't landing. Boys, what do you think?
We've never been to the moon.
Steve,
I think
I'm
we're
shocked to
good with
see.
your-
There's no tinfoil out here, Steve.
I didn't bring it out this time. I meant to, but on that note, though, it worked out great in your favor because even as we were going at the end, your Wi-Fi was kind of glitching out, so it was perfect.
It's exactly my fucking point. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Exactly. And yet they're doing a full-on fucking phone call, bud, from
Matt's
space.
just playing with his space shuttle. Look at the size of that thing, okay? Look at the size of that thing, and that's the shuttle that goes Mach 7, right? That's 17,000 kilometers an hour.
Joe,
Okay.
that's a fucking Lego. It doesn't go fast. It's
Well,
a Lego.
I'm talking about the real one, okay? So the model that you were holding, the real one, apparently goes 17,000 kilometers an hour. Okay. Now look at like that Blackwing, the American fucking Blackwing plane that goes 7,000 kilometers an hour. And man, they had to redesign this thing multiple times to try and get it as aerodynamic as possible. They even down to the paint, even down to the fucking paint job of this fucking thing. And look how sleek it is, dude. It looks like a fucking Peregrine Falcon in full dive mode. You know what I mean? And you're telling me that hunk that Matt was just holding went to space on the Apollo missions. Like, no fucking way did we ever go there. Did we ever go to the moon? And no way are we on our way back, in my personal opinion.
But Katy Perry went, so it's got to be true.
Oh, that's dependent who you ask.
Everyone knows Armageddon is historically accurate.
Yeah.
Believe me, guys, it's something I want to believe that we should do, but you lost
And if it never
technology.
happened, if there's no space, if there's never anything like that, no aliens, nothing, then why is there an Independence Day?
All of a sudden we can go back and go around the moon. We just can't land on it this time.
Okay,
you know what I mean? Like,
So Pat, listen, man. Here's one to add to your high conspiracy, because you're gonna have to touch on this next week when they come back with more information. Tonight must have been a part one, because my quick theory on this is, listen, there's a whole bunch of crazy shit going on in the world. The economy is going to shit with the fucking war. Prices of everything are going through the fucking roof. Epstein files just being fucking covered up, and the U.S. just came out and said that nobody's being prosecuted. You know what I mean? So people are in an uproar. Let's send people to the moon. What did they announce last year? UFOs are real. What did Donald Trump come out and say 3 months ago when he said, oh, Barack Obama released classified information about aliens and that can get him a lot of trouble? But it's true, though. Admits about aliens. Now they're going around the moon. Okay, they're going to go around the backside of the moon, okay, which apparently we've never seen before. I think they're going to discover a pyramid, you know what I mean? And they're going to contact aliens. And it's just going to be a big cover-up to distract everybody else from, holy fuck, I can't fuel my vehicle. I can't heat my home. I can't fucking feed my family because the price of everything is going crazy. Oh, my God. Politicians are doing some really fucked up shit on a certain island. You know what I mean? But aliens! Ah!
Well, that's the thing too, right? Like, forget the video footage, forget everything. Like, just think about what they've spent so far. Like, in the upwards of like $8 billion now to launch this thing. You know, we drove by one last night, man. There's countless of homeless shelters just roaming around our country. We're one of the richest countries in the world, and yet our people can't even afford living or basic needs.
What if some
not
of those
saying it's not
were...
due to their own thing. I'm just saying, you know, it'd be nice if our government could focus the money on a better thing than.
What if some of those people didn't have the fentanyl, though? What if it was just they were disconnected from the Matrix?
Yeah, they were just. Or they were just really
an undiscovered
tired.
tribe. They're just an undiscovered tribe living among us.
They're practicing sleeping standing up. That's all. Speaking of
you know what I mean? Like, there's just so much money that is put behind these things, and especially considering the footage that they've tried to tell us is what happened in 1969.
That's the thing. If you watch,
and we haven't been able to reproduce it since.
And if you watch the live footage, go back and watch the live footage of the shuttle that just launched, the Artemis. You know, they love their false idols, right? And talking about Greek mythology, Apollo and Artemis and shit like that. But go watch the Artemis live stream, and in 37 seconds, I believe there's like 12 camera cuts. You know what I mean? Show us one continuous shot, you know, and even when you're out there, that would be awesome. You know why they're so good at it though? Because
we need a fucking Robin Hood.
Exactly. But they're so good. They're so good at it because with a $6 million budget a day and practicing, that's what happens. Speaking of practicing, guys, we have the fucking phone's been lit up for a bit. We're fucking running late there tonight. We're having a really good show, a really fun, engaging show. But the boards are lit up. That means we do have callers. We're going to go to the first caller who's been waiting here. I'm sure it is none other than our motivational speaker, Apu Smear.
It's time for the motivational moment with none other than Apu Smear.
Oh, hey guys. Apu Smear here today with your motivational speakings of the day. Guys, today's motivational speakings is about the practice. Guys, for example, let's say you're wanting to driving a car, you're wanting to pedal the pedaling bike, you're wanting to do the skateboard, you're wanting to riding camelback, you're wanting to playing the musical instrument. No matter what it is, guys, that you're wanting to do, it is going to take some practice. Very rare, some people are picking up new hobby and being fucking great at it right away. Okay? Sometimes they might be good, but being good and being great, very, very big difference, guys. Very big difference. The difference is the hard work and dedication that you're putting in on your off time. Guys, Apu recently picking up the banjo. Now, guys, Apu, first day, cannot play a goddamn note, okay, guys? Sounding like I'm fucking murdering my fucking camel in the back. Actually, the OSPCA showing up and saying, Apu, what are you doing? And I'm saying I'm just practicing the banjo. And they're telling me I'm needing more practice. So, guys, that being said, practice is not something that you just do recreationally. You must being determined when you're doing the practice. Apu, like I'm saying, can't even play one note on my banjo. Then Apu playing some more. Apu's fingers are starting to do the bleed, and then I'm getting the callus, guys. My fingertips, they're getting the hard, right? So now I'm plucking the strings, and my fingers are not doing the hurt. Guys, that is from practicing. And now, instead of sounding like I'm murdering a camel or possibly a goat when I'm playing my banjo, I'm playing licks like this. Check it out. Guys, you know Apu being secret very big fan of the bluegrass country music. So Apu taking the time to practicing so I can getting good at this. Guys, determination, hard work, dedication. Those are your three. Well, you're 2 Ds and 1 H. I'm believing. Dedication, hard work, 1 D, hard work, 1 H, and determination. 2 Ds and an H, guys. Okay? That is how you're going to remember determination, hard work, dedication. 2 Ds and an H. Guys, we cannot getting anywhere in life and getting good at new skills unless we are doing this. We are must doing the practice. We are must making it routine and not just, leisure, occasional time we are going to, I might doing a little bit of practicing today. Only a little bit of practicing, guys. You're never going to be the great. Like I'm saying, difference between being good and being great is the practice, guys. So getting out there, doing the practice, so you can becoming great at whatever the fuck it is you're wanting to do. Guys, this has been Apu Smear with your motivational speakings of the day. Guys, Apu out. Thanking you, everyone, for tuning in to my motivational message for you. Apu out.
Bro, and it shows, man. His outro just shows that he has been practicing that instrument.
If he really is playing the banjo, then Apu Smear is definitely going full Deliverance style and just squeal like a goat for me.
Dude, I'd love to hear some of the songs that he's attempting to sing.
I would love to see the body cam footage of that officer that had to step into his house and be like, Apu, what are you doing?
Oh my god. Dude, I'll tell you what, we get fucking 20 comments saying hashtag Apu cover. Maybe next week he covers a song.
Ooh, I like it.
Fuck yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna move on. Do we have any comments for the next segment, guys? The riff shift. Anybody comment in?
We didn't really make a pose for the topics, but I do have a couple topics. So
all right, let's hit it up. It is time for the riff shift.
Good evening, dears. I'm Manchi Makuta, and you're watching LOL News. Now it's time for the riff shift, the bit where we take your clever ideas and have a little play with them. Send them in, we'll do the rest.
Manchi Makuta.
Miss Cooter.
Mrs. Cooter. So as she said, folks, just hit up the comments with your topics, and we'll go ahead and riff on them. But no, I've come up with a little list of topics, and this question kind of made me laugh, and I feel like it's a good question to ask on the podcast. So, would you rather fight one horse-sized pigeon?
Yes.
Or 100 pigeon-sized horses?
Oh, bro.
Oh,
I'm fighting the horse-sized pigeon.
Sure.
Okay, not everybody at once.
I'm fighting the horse-sized pigeon. I'm going to fight the horse-sized pigeon because, first of all, we know, maybe some of you don't know, but my biggest fear on the planet is horses. I'm petrified of them. They scare the shit out of me. Horses do to me what spiders do to others. You know what I mean? So I'm fighting the horse-sized pigeon. I'm going to fuck that pigeon up too, bro. They got pigeons got the head movement though, bro. Poop, 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 poop.
Yeah, he's coming at you, but he's head bopping you for sure.
Yeah.
You almost look like an OnlyFans video up there, too. You're doing it.
And they got the claws, and plus you got to figure a pigeon.
Okay, Matt, now you go.
Okay, plus they have the claws, so plus you got to figure a pigeon that is the size of a horse is going to be as heavy as a horse, which means when that thing goes to flap its wings, that wind strength, that gust and force, that's going to blow you fucking back.
So like a real life Pidgeotto.
A pigeon-sized horse or a horse-sized pigeon would definitely fucking annihilate groups of people.
See, I think it would actually be scarier than an actual horse, right? So like I'd be going against 100 pigeon-sized horses because at the end of the day, those things are like just fucking little. They can't fly, so you're just sitting there and go soccer star on them, bud. Like fucking boots everywhere.
You are right. What if they start galloping up your fucking pant legs and shit, dude? Like, if they fucking start galloping up your fucking face and shit?
Are they spider bushes?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
what are
horses
they,
have like
spider horse?
directional grip like that. I don't think I've ever seen a horse.
It all
climb
depends
a
on the
wall.
strength
I mean,
of them, though. I guess, like they'll probably be like a
Okay, you
bit
know what?
stronger than a pigeon.
You know what? We're not doing the matter of fact right now, okay? You don't need to drop that on
I'm
me.
Just imagine seeing that video though, just like a horse running, wall ride, like, like
Yeah, just boot kick those fuckers. Exactly. Yeah,
Have you ever seen mountain goats? Mountain goats can do some crazy ass shit. Maybe the horses developed that fucking trait. I don't know. But I still,
Yeah, but
I
they're
don't know,
pigeon
man.
size though. They're still only like a foot tall. Like
Okay, Tio, imagine this. Imagine you're walking down the street and 100 pigeons start running at you. Are you standing your ground and just start soccer kicking, or are you going,
well, no,
fuck,
because
man, like-
no. I also said at the beginning they can't fly, right? So
No, I'm just saying. Okay, so even the pigeons, they're not even flying. You just see 100 pigeons turn their head, look at you, and all start sprinting at you. Are you fucking gonna sit there and be like, ha, suck? Are you gonna be like, oh shit, and like let's start like moving away because you have no idea why these birds are running at you? Now imagine those birds that would already scare you being fucking horses.
are they all together or are they like spread out? And then like, okay, so that matters one. Okay, now the second part of it.
You're in a fight, right? So
So one kick swoops out 10 of them, right? 10 kicks, your 100 horse-sized pigeons are done. Like they're
yeah,
right
that's what
down.
I'm thinking too, man. That's the way I'm looking at it.
You're also assuming you have the stamina to throw off 10 kicks.
10 kicks.
but it's not like you're gonna have to kick high. The
No,
average
or
pigeon's
hard.
Only like what, like 6-8 inches tall. Like
I got steel toe boots, man. It's like a freight train running through them. Just
just running through them, listening to that Godzilla song. Godzilla.
Ever watch the movie The Birds? I feel like I have, but I can't. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, being that they can't fly and it would be like little horses just coming at you, I don't think I'm really worried. Like the worst thing they're gonna do is bang me in the shin, and
But
then I'm
that's
just
why I
fucking
say
move
that
fuck it
the-
even that much harder. Like
and that's why I say the horse-sized pigeon would have strength.
Oh, yeah, it would
equal
fuck you up.
size, so
let's
It
flip
would
this
fuck up
around.
a
then.
lot of people for sure. But
I wanna
I
flip
think I
this
would
around,
still
though.
rather fight that thing.
Joe,
personally.
if the horse was pigeon-sized, would you still be petrified of them?
If there was only one, probably not, because I'd
No,
just
but
step on it. But there's 100, dude. There's 100 of them. 100 might seem like a small number, okay, to the finance guy, okay? 100 might seem small. But put 100 of anything that size running at you, and you're like, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of them. It's going to seem like a lot. You're going to have that adrenaline, like, oh, shit. Like, what do I do?
There's 100 pennies in a dollar. Right?
not anymore.
now
I think
Steve's
you mean
just picturing.
shekels, Steve.
Okay, I showed my age there, but let's just put it that way, okay? So would I rather
also-
fight a $1,000 bill if it had arms and it was the size of Hulk Hogan? Or would I rather take on a roll of pennies?
Oh, dude, like you ruin analogies. That was the most.
Yeah, that was a terrible
A
analogy.
$1,000 bill if
Would
it
you
had
rather fight
arms.
Would you
Like,
rather
yeah,
fight
I'm
a
trying to paint a
40-pound
picture.
skin tag?
I would fight the $1,000 bill because you can punch through it. You can't punch through a penny, bro.
All right, so just thinking quickly about the. I'm glad Pat caught that. I was just thinking about the horse-sized pigeon again, and like the pigeons. Anyways, just because it popped in my head, I'm picturing because it's bigger, it probably has a deeper voice. So instead of going like "hoo hoo," it probably like sounds like Louis Armstrong or something. It's probably like "hoo hoo." I don't know. Why I'm so fucking stupid. I don't know why.
Man.
That was good.
Wow,
That was good.
that was a great riff shift. We're not even gonna do another topic.
Yeah,
man.
no, that was good.
We're leaving it at that 'cause that was good. I liked that one. That was fantastic. Although I think I'm gonna have nightmares tonight about either a giant fucking horse-sized pigeon or 100 pigeon-sized horses. I don't know. Moving on to the fucking tip everybody needs once a week. It is the blue collar tip of the day with Black Hand Stephen McDonald.
Tip your hats. It's time for the blue collar tip of the day with none other than Stephen Blackhands McDonald.
Hey guys, Steve Blackhands McDonald here, and it's time for your blue collar tip. So here it is. If you work in the trade, and all my tradespeople can vouch for this, and you make the mistake of telling people what it is that you do, you finally find yourself at the top of their call list. As soon as there's a squeak or a squawk or something that isn't right. And of course you're the type of guy to say, yeah, no problem. And here we are Easter Sunday, and I'm off to go change a tire, which is fine, because I find that these things in the bank, they're not for money, they're for your own caliber. But at the same time, do you ever once want to just like lie to them, say you work for the CRA or something like that? People will avoid you like the plague. Just a thought. So there's my tip. Keep your trade secret. You'll have more of a life that way. Cheers.
That was amazing, dude.
Always great advice.
I never thought of telling people I work for the CRA. First of all, because they know I'm not smart enough to work for the government. Second of all, like fucking, yeah, I don't know. That's a great line, Steve.
That is a
I don't
good
know if
tip.
you can hear me laugh in the background, but
Yeah.
Sure. Hey, no.
Whose tire were you changing?
Neighbors from down the Willie Allen.
It's always fucking nice to fucking have a friend like you, Steve. Because it's, you know what, you are true. You don't do it for money. You do it for the caliber of character, and you know what I mean. And I love that because you probably recorded that today while you were on your way to do that, and then not long after you finished that, I think I called you on your way home and asked you if we could do an oil change this week.
Yeah, the wheel never breaks.
Hell of a guy, man.
Well, you are good at what you do too, Steve. So we got to give you
are
that.
very good at what you do, man. You're very good at what you do. Yeah,
Always improving his education too. So he's just continuing to learn. You know, so if you need anything done, contact this guy.
Yeah, he's like, you son of a bitch.
Just a quick observation though. There's kind of a distracting amount of shit in your visor in your car. I don't know if anyone else noticed that, but
leave it up to Matt. Matt's like screenshotting it. We'll probably have like 4 group messages
there's
afterwards.
a distracting amount of shit in that visor.
I can clarify. First of all, my wife is like about here, and that was in her car, so I don't think it's as distracting as you think. But
well, I think it was just the angle looking up because it's like one of those old CD holders.
See, in my truck,
that doesn't have
the
CDs
opposite.
in it.
In my truck, it's the opposite. There's nothing above my head. I have shit all on my dash, so you gotta drive like.
Yeah, that's actually oddly more understandable. I don't know why.
Where your hats go.
I don't know. It's just an observation. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what to tell you.
Very observant. Very observant. It's awesome. It's awesome because it leads to great moments.
That's where my dad used to put his Canadian Tire money before he went and exchanged it at the body shop.
There was a time.
Fuck Toonie Tuesdays.
Fuck yeah! All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this up, guys. With first of all, some things that you should not forget. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow. Get on Kick. We're gonna fucking throw the thing on the bottom one more time for Kick. Get on there. Go like, subscribe. Yeah. And start watching us on Kick, guys. We'll be posting the LOL cartoon there and on YouTube only from now on. And help us grow the engagement, guys. It's really going to help us out. Okay, so get on that link right there on the screen and follow us up there. Don't forget all the great shows we got coming up this month. We have the open mic. We have the weed show. Tickets are available at our website, www.lolentertainment.ca. You can get them there. Also, guys, the bike raffle. Get your tickets. I don't know how we're doing, but they're moving. Okay, they're moving slow and steady, but we're gonna rev up those sales. And summer's coming, guys. So get yourself a fucking ticket. $50 a square. When 200 squares are sold, we're spinning the fucking wheel. Somebody's gonna walk away with a bike, and if they don't win the bike, we're gonna spin it a second time, and the winner walks away with $250, a gift certificate for Yuck Yucks in Ottawa.
Yeah.
The Biagio's location. So that's a fucking 6-second prize, even though it's depressing that if you win that, that means that you were, just one win away from the beautiful motorcycle. But you're not gonna fucking win it if you don't buy a goddamn square. So get out there and buy a square for the motorcycle, guys. Don't forget, it all goes to a great cause in Champs Eastside Boxing Club. Moving on, guys, we're going to close it off with our final thoughts, as we always do. Matt, we're going to start with you tonight. Final thought, my friend.
I think 100 pigeon-sized horses would have 100 pigeon-sized horse cocks, and a horse-sized pigeon would have a horse-sized pigeon cock.
Wow, that
Alrighty then.
that just changes the visual of 100 fucking horses coming at you.
See why I picked the pigeon? The horse-sized pigeon?
Pigeons don't have cocks.
No, with that attitude.
All right, Steve, final thought of the evening.
Yeah, now that I know this island exists, I think I'm going to go rent a boat and promise some fair wages in a new world.
Of course you would. Of course you are. Are you going to start a bank too while you're there, Steve?
First of all, I'd absorb the arrow market,
my friend.
I'd absorb the arrow market for sure.
Loans with interest.
My final thought is just the moon landing is wild, and not because I think it's fake, but because we claim to have pulled it off in 1969, and now we're doing it again. But my phone still loses signal in the basement, so I can't help but feel like something's just not adding up.
Yeah, I think it was fake. That being said, my final thought for the evening, ladies and gentlemen, is life will sometimes treat you like a hooker. It will pick you up, slam you, fuck you every which way for pennies. That being said, when life strikes hard, be a match. Light up and burn the motherfucker down. That's been our show, ladies and gentlemen. Until next week.
Hurry up and buy a square to win this damn bike.